How's my audio now? 222. Hey, hey, testing, testing. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me loud and clear. Can you hear me now? That should be coming through. Check, checkity, check, check. Checkity, check. Classic. Okay, good now. Yeah, OBS doesn't. Yeah, OBS is funny, so I have to reassign some stuff. But yeah, if you can hear me now, sweet. Nice one. The chat's a bit delayed, so yeah, you guys had me freaked out there. But yeah, cool. So yeah, I'm Dave. Nice to see everybody in the chat. Hello, YW on TikTok. Nobody O on Instagram. May Lestrange on Instagram. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, give me your favorite emoji in the chat. We're going to talk keyboards, and we're going to talk about my favorite function on the Nomad today, which is multifunction. We posted about it today on the Instagram account. And yeah, I'll just break that down and show you guys how useful it is having one button doing multiple things. So yeah, this is my Nomad. I've had it for about a month now. And it's settling into the setup. I'll tell you that much. It's pretty cool having this bad boy. And I'm used to all the shortcuts and macros, and I keep adding macros to it. So yeah, it's pretty sweet. So let's do the top-down cam. So this is my setup. I got the Work Louder desk mat as well, which is cool to have. And then good old micro with the rainbow RGBs. I've had this bad boy for 3 years, so it's stayed in that exact position and it hasn't moved, believe it or not. Bro, does this work for music producers as well? On Instagram, Parik Schmidt. Yes, I do a bunch of music. I've actually got my guitar today, so we'll see. I did a test stream the other day of my guitar. This bad boy here. So I might get Ableton up and track some stuff using the micro. But yes, the micro, I use it for music production and Premiere Pro editing. So I'll jump into that in screen share and show you guys. I've ordered a Knob One. What do you think and feel about it? Make sure, yeah, it is a sick guitar. I'll show you later. But Kuroski Camille on Instagram. Oh, you've ordered one. Sweet. I mean, I personally don't have one, but Mike's got like one as his daily driver at the minute, and he loves it. Like, and from all the photos and stuff I've seen, and I saw the stream Mike did, the CEO, sorry, one of the founders, and no, if you've already dropped your order number, you're good. If you haven't dropped your order number and you want some free stuff along with whatever you've ordered, drop your order number in, and I'll mark it down, pass them on to Mike, who's the founder, and he'll get you some free stuff. And generally, the bigger the order, the bigger the gift. So, yeah. So, you've ordered the Knob One. Excellent. I mean, I think it looks great, and it looks very. Just looks so good. But my personal budget is right here. This is me, and yeah, it's what I've got and what I'm using now, and I've had it for about a month. I mean, what took me, no, I started using it fine straight away. I went down from a full keyboard. The only thing that is part of my workflow like consistently now is using all the macros for like Premiere and mostly Premiere actually. I've got like these macros right here. These 4 buttons. I've got them set up as multifunction. So if I press it once, it does one function. If I double tap it, it does another one. And I've got my own wallpaper there. You see that? A bit of encouragement every day. Like, yeah, I run my own business, so I need to look down and, you know, just remind myself, yeah, I can do this stuff. So I do primarily video editing and a bunch of music stuff. So yeah, keeps me busy. Yep. Kai's takes on TikTok is asking, I'm gonna leave this unplugged, but is that an LCD screen? Yep, it is. And that's a wallpaper that I made that I've put on there. And then let's see if we can do this upside down. It's got like a few different things. So it's got a Pomodoro clock, which scientifically, I've tried it a few times. Actually, it's not bad. So it's like meant to, you work for 25 minutes, break for 5. You got that, and then the wallpaper, Pomodoro timer. You got a clock, and the settings, and the Kibagachi, which jumps. Hi, what microcontroller do you use, Felix, on TikTok? Well, I'm using my micro at the minute, version 1. I've had it for about 3 years, and yeah, love it. But the framer is on pre-order now, which is much better than this one. I'm gonna share my screen and show you guys what the framer's looking like, because the framer's got some features, man, and it's, yeah, your boy's probably gonna get one. Me being me, I bought a second micro for music stuff. So where's the framer? It's right there. So this is a framer. This is on pre-order at the minute, and it's just like what I've got right here, but just a lot better. So first of all, it's gonna be Bluetooth. Oh, sorry, Felix. You got me talking about. Nice man. Do you sell the screen as an add-on? Case Takes is asking. I'm not on the website. I don't think so. I'd say no, because like everything's like wired in, so I doubt they're just selling that separately. Ghost Fishy already dropped it yesterday, so I'm good. Yeah, for your order number. Sweet, excellent, man. Hello, Taquitu. Where are you from? Felix. Internal chip. I'm not sure about the internal main chip. Are you talking about the internal chip on the micro or the micro version 1 or the framer? I don't know. But no, check this out, guys. We've also got Hello Dwee on YouTube. I need that blue dial for my Figma Micro. The blue one. Yeah, it looks legit, doesn't it? But I think it just comes with that. Oh, wait. No, it does. Oh, you're talking about Figma. Okay. Let me see if you can actually buy that dial. Keycaps. I don't think you can, you know. These are the colored dials you can get. Orange, atomic purple, white, black, no blue. That's a framer special. I saw one of your videos on the keyboard a couple of weeks ago or some. Yeah, Work Louder account. They keep busy. They send so much. They put so much stuff on Instagram. Okay, so Ghost Fishy, I've been wondering on the XYZ board, does the cable come in the box? Don't see it in the included parts. Okay, so let me check on that, because I want to say it should, but let me just double check on the cable. But I'll show you something really cool. I got Stream, which is, check this out. That right there, my friends, is so the cable does not come with the XYZ board, but it's a USB-C to USB-C. So, I mean, I've got stacks of those. So the keyboard can be used. Answer your question by Taquito on TikTok. It can be used on Android, iOS, Linux, and PC. So those are the lists of yeah, and connects via Bluetooth or wired. I'm using it on Bluetooth at the minute, which is cool. I got the Miracle desk mat as my gift. Do you maybe have one to show how it looks? Is this the one? Is this the one I've got here? I think that's what it is. Let me just double check the name of it. Because, yeah, I bought a few things, and I bought the desk mat. Oh, no, I don't, actually. So I've got the desk mat I've got is the floppy desk mat. I'll show you on stream. This the one I've got. Yeah. So that's the one. Yeah, good to know. I'll just yeah, you can. They're so they're pretty abundant. Those USB-C cables. Um, but sweet. I think I'm trying to keep up with all the questions. Kuroski Camille on Instagram. Yeah, man, thumbs up. But yeah, on the top screen you can see one of your potential XYZ work boards. So Christine was on stream yesterday. Christine was on the stream yesterday, building her own XYZ board. But you can see one getting printed right now. But yeah, let me just show you on the website the two options for the XYZ board. And we've only got, so in batch, there's the fourth batch being made right now. We've got 4 left on that one. And then, yeah, if that sells out, I guess we'll have to make another batch, as I'm told by Mike. But yeah, this is the XYZ board. You can either buy it built or as a Lego kit. And it's got 12 screws, and you can build this in under 10 minutes. So that's what it looks like. Pretty cool. And on the Discord, the Work Loud Discord, there's a bunch of people that are actually buying the PCB. Obviously has the Lego style kit, but then just printing their own base for it. Because as far as Mike said, the actual, like the PCB has only got 4 screws. So you can, there's a bunch of people building their own. So Kurowski on Instagram, is the Miracle desk mat a hard desk mat? I don't have one personally, but I can check on here. Friction free, anti-slip. Don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's one of those just like whatever mine is, it's like really good material. I don't know if you can see from this camera, but this thing is like, actually, no. Yeah, it's really good. Apparently it's machine washable, so you just stick it in the washing machine if you need to. But yeah, it's thick as. I've had some other desk mats, and obviously I don't have them anymore. I didn't have a desk mat for years until I saw this one. Tom, hey man, how's it going on TikTok? But yeah, really, like, I'm really impressed with the quality of this desk mat. I'm really impressed. But we're looking at the XYZ boards. So yeah, the XYZ boards. I mean, people have been loving these. Love your work, Montal on Instagram. Yeah, man. I'm Dave, a guest streamer, and yeah, the work they do, I think, is great. Let me show you. How long does it take to print one? I think they don't print the whole thing, so the base is already. Sorry. So the PCB. I'm trying to keep up with this. Okay, so the PCB they have made, but then the base takes about 30 minutes, I'm told, to print, because it's got all the different parts. And then Mattia, one of the other co-founder, he designed everything. So it's the same guy that's designed the keyboards, like made this one. And yeah, like, and Christine yesterday was building hers. Hey Eric on Instagram, yeah, where's your order number? I can't see it. If you got an order number, I'll mark it down and then I'll pass it on to Mike to give you some free stuff. But yeah, he designed this one, and compared to other stuff, like as far as like what I could see Christine show off on the stream yesterday, it looks pretty good. Like, I've got some 3D printed stuff and it doesn't look great, but I think they've really leaned into like the 3D look, so that's why yeah, that's why it looks so good. But then the one thing, yeah, that kind of goes kind of under the radar, is the RGB. So everything's RGB, and when the bass is like illuminating, that looks legit. So yeah, they don't have any photos with the RGB going, but yeah, all this bass here, when the RGBs are going, it looks legit. It looks really cool. Mike, the founder, was showing me on Zoom earlier. So yeah, I mean, I've got this. This is kind of what it would look like, but a bit more 3D, I guess. It's got those ridges, if you can see on here. On here, so all that illuminates with the RGBs are on. So who is? I'm afraid there's no free keyboards. I mean, this one, the XYZ board, is $89. I was like, it's, yeah, it's probably because the normal creator boards are a lot more expensive than that. So they're just running this of the stream price, and then obviously if you order and then give us your order number, you can get some freebies as well. Oh, you get into two. I'm not 100%. Eric on Instagram, what filament is that? I'm not sure, but I do know. Oh, I think it was a limited one. They were doing like a illuminating. Sorry, a glow in the dark one, a green one. So the XYZ board is a normal board keyboard. Asking VB on TikTok, it looks a bit weird and no text on the keys. So the you could buy. I'm not sure about. Yeah, it comes. So first of all, it's all ortholinear. So as you can see, my keyboard, I'll show you on here. My keyboard here. Obviously, every keyboard's a bit staggered, but this one's ortholinear, and so everything's going straight. I'll show you. Yeah, you can see it. And then, but it works with a program called VIA, so you can program any key basically to do whatever you want. So you can use it as a normal keyboard if you want, or you can program these to do whatever you like. So Mike at the minute has this dial. When he presses one of these keys in the dial and turns it to the right, it unlocks his computer. So you can do whatever you want. So it's pretty legit. I've got mine, like it uses the same program as my version 1 micro. So with this one, I've got it opening different programs. I've got it typing out a quick email, like template. So yeah, hopefully that answers some of your questions. But it's meant to be that any of these keys can be programmed for whatever you want. Can you use different keycaps? No, it's got the XYZ keycaps, which is it's not like your normal MX style. Let me just show ya. It's which one is it? Let me find. So they look like this. So the actual. Oh, let me show you. I'll actually show you on my. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you on my. Just to give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna bring out my spare micro. So this is my spare micro. So this one I use for music, for like live stuff. So this is exactly. Let me take one of them out. So the keycaps look like this. So it's not your normal like MX style. Let me just. I don't know if you can see this. Let me just focus in a bit. You see that? So it's not your normal MX cross one. So yeah, your normal. It needs like the work louder kind of keycaps to work. VB, we'll look into buying. Sweet, yeah. I mean, these are at the minute work louder. They're doing batches of these, so they've got 4 available in the 4th batch, and then if those get sold, I guess we'll have to make more. So, but yeah, they're available, $89, and I don't think it's gonna be they're going to be $89 for long, if I'm honest. So it's like a special kind of offer they're running. Eric on Instagram, I have translucent type of filament that I've used to print nomad dials. We'll probably give that a whirl. Yeah, I mean, the whole thing about the XYZ boards was that people were like, oh, you know, obviously people want to get a keyboard, but some of it might be out of the price range. But this one, it kind of fits in that price range, and you can either get it pre-built, Lego style, and then at some point when all the 3D files are kind of, because what they're doing is they're running all these, they're just making sure that the SLT files are like the best they can be. And when that's done, I think you'll have measurements, or like the actual PCB is really simple. It's only got 4 screws, so you could probably just, if you're into 3D printing, you could 3D print your own base. Leo Garza, you just ordered yours. Yeah, sweet, man. But that doesn't look like an order number. It looks, your order number should have 5 digits starting with 21.8, I think we're at now. Is that a printing machine? Pig on, wow, yeah. Pig Long 1X on Instagram is asking. Yeah, that is a 3D printing machine printing exactly what you see on screen right now. It's the XYZ board. So it's printing out the base for the XYZ board. Aviator on YouTube, how's it going, man? Game 28, how much time does this one take to ship? As soon as they're ready to ship out, but these are shipping out from Canada. Yeah, Eric, no worries. I'm gonna be here for a while. So whenever you got the order number, just let me know. So yeah, also these XYZ boards are, if you get a pre-built one. Oh, sweet, yeah. Nice one. 22. We're on 22. No way. 22,037. Sweet. What did you get, Eric? Let us know what you got, and then if I can help you out, I'll just I'll help you out with getting what's it called? Let you know. Okay. Oh, what you gave me earlier was a confirmation number, so that could have worked as well. But yeah, order numbers is what I'm familiar with because I don't deal with the back end of stuff. But yeah, Eric, let us know. Eric on Instagram, let us know what you got, and I might be able to help you choose like your freebie. But yeah, so one of the bases is being 3D printed as we speak. Oh wow! So you got XYZ Work Legend and a Workdial V2 Lego version, nice. And like, if you do get a pre-built one, Mike, the founder, the co-founder, he's going to be building them. So he did say that if you did buy a pre-built one and you wanted it signed or like a little message inside or something like that, he can do that, but you just need to put it in the notes. So yeah, if you do order a pre-built one, Mike's going to be, Mike, this guy on the right, he's going to be building it for you. Because it's shipping straight from Canada, which is quite cool. But yeah, like as far as this go, I think it's pretty cool, and a lot of people use these as like second keyboards. Oh, sweet, Leo Garza. Sweet, I got your order number 220. Oh, sweet, in sequential. So Leo, what did you get? So let's see. Funny question, but I did see that the switches are brown. What on? So I mean, you can have, okay, so switch wise on this one you can have pure yellow, blue, purple, white, pink, or black. On this one right here. But De La Cruz is asking on Instagram, what's the shipping times? Like, they'll ship when they're ready. So this one takes about half an hour to print. So as soon as those are ready, they'll ship out. But they are shipping out from Canada because Mike at the Work Ladder office in Montreal, I think it is. He's going to be building those and posting them out himself. And if you order a pre-built one, he's probably going to be building them as well. So are you making different types of switches or just having singular type of switch? What do you mean by switch? So this switch up here, there's only one switch there, and then you can buy the different color dials, if I'm understanding your question correct. YW on TikTok. So, yeah. So it's pretty dope. I mean, you can see everything being built. Oh, so the switches. Yeah, so the switches aren't hot swappable. Yeah, got you. YW on TikTok. Yeah, they're not swappable. And they're linear by default, and we've only got one type at the moment. The one I showed on stream on my... Let me see if I can do this a bit better. I'll do it on the top cam. So I'm getting I'm getting some really good info about the De La Cruz on Instagram. Yeah, shipping times are in August. Yeah, audio should be back now. Give me a thumbs up if you can hear the audio. It's just OBS doing what it does. Should be fine now. We should be back on it, guys. But yeah, all these are shipping in August, and I'll show you on my top cam. Hang on. Sweet, excellent. Yeah, we got some thumbs up. I'm glad I figured it out, because before I had to full on restart my computer and get a new stream key. Yeah. All right, so these are the keys. Don't mind this. I've got a bit of tape for when I play live. So these are the switches, but on the PCBs, they're actually soldered on the back of it. That's the only way they could, have them not fall out. So these are like the custom Work Ladder keycaps. We got some thumbs up. Any upcoming restocks to be aware of? Tiny. Well, at the minute, the hot on the press is the XYZ board. So I'll show you. I'll go back to the 3D screen because it's quite satisfying seeing someone's board game printed. So this is what's happening at the minute. The XYZ boards are quite the talk of the town because yeah, you can pick one up for $89. It's the cheapest keyboard Work Ladder has ever offered, and you can either get it in pre-built, which Mike at Work Ladder is going to build for you, or you can get it Lego style, like this bad boy right here. Leo Garza. Yeah, so if you ordered an XYZ board, yesterday people were getting like you can choose in the notes, or you can tell me. You can get an extra dial, for example. Restocks. Leo on Instagram is asking. He just bought an XYZ board. De La Cruz, is Mike still doing the glow in the dark? I'm not sure, because he did one on the first stream. I'm not entirely sure if that's still happening, but it was pretty cool when he did have it happening. So, um, yeah, at the minute it's the transparent for sure. But yeah, the glow in the dark looked pretty legit. And don't forget, this is all RGB. Like the base of this illuminates with the RGB. Like my micro right here. You can see the RGBs like illuminating the bottom of this. But yeah, that's what's going on. How would you know the keys? So you can either get a. Let me just see really quick. Let me just. Um, so it does come with the clear keys, but then you can add the work LEDs and keycaps onto your order. But a lot of people, it depends how you want to use it. Actually, do you want to use it as a normal keyboard? Do you want to use it as a shortcut keyboard? So a lot of people are using these as, I mean, a lot of people are using them as normal keyboards. Oh yes, you'll get the blue one. Thanks. Leo, what was your? Were you 37 or 38? I can't remember. Let me just go back and check through the chat. Leo was 38. Blue dial. Okay. Marked, bro. Sweet. Sweet. In case I didn't, let me reintroduce myself. I'm David, guest streamer. I love what WorkLoud has been doing. I've had my micro, this bad boy here. I've had this bad boy for 3 years, and it's just I loved it so much. I bought a second one. Just to, and I saw I take a second one around in my guitar bag, and if we're running tracks in Ableton, I'm like, guys, let me just show you this. So I connect it all, and then we'll just run tracks using this. If you're familiar with like music and all that kind of stuff, so I just carry one just to show my friends. I'm like, yo, you need to try this out. And when they try it out, they're like, yo, this is really easy to use, and yeah, it just works really well. Anyways, but I'm a guest streamer. I've been using WorkLoud stuff for a while, and recently, a month ago, I bought myself a Nomad E with my hard spent money. Made myself a screensaver. As you probably know, I should change the screensaver soon. Maybe next month. But yeah, and I do a bunch of video stuff and audio stuff, Premiere Pro, After Effects, and then Ableton. What do I put here has an idea? Any interest in making a hyperboard? Jake is asking on Instagram. I'm not the guy for that question. Mike, the founder, might be on that. They've got so much stuff in the works, but we've got a team of guest streamers that come on, and everybody's got a different skill set. So we've got people that are into branding, like others are. Christine yesterday is part of the customer service team at WorkLouder. I'm approaching it from a video audio perspective. And then Kirk, he's an illustrator. He's really fun. He does some really cool stuff. Okay, so Dwi Satio, what's the update about the Framer Micro? Okay, I'll show you. Cause what I've got here is I've got the Micro version 1. The Framer is pretty much the Micro version 2, which has got Bluetooth. It's got the joystick, which is really cool. So the joystick has got like you can have 8 different options just right there at your fingertips, and then the Framer works with Input. Input is the program you use to assign everything, and Input is this is what it looks like. I've got it for my Nomad, and it's so much easier just mapping all your stuff in there. And this is what the framer works with. Plus, multifunction is a game changer. So I need to show you guys multifunction. Can you map it for Final Cut? Yeah, 100%. Ed Coles is asking on Instagram. Yep. You can map it to anything you want. Plus, the framer. Yeah, Ghost Fishy. Yeah, Christine's great, isn't she? According to Ghost Fishy, Christine used to be getting a raise. So, you know, if the stream demands, I have no power in the matter. But yeah, she's cool. But back to the framer. But the framer, as part of the framer promotion deal, you can get it wired or Bluetooth, wireless. I'd go Bluetooth. Like I look forward to having a wireless unit to use myself. But then you get this keycap set worth about $50, $55 as part of the framer deal. And there's one more thing. Oh, also, when you change an app, it detects that you've changed the app and it'll change the shortcuts with it as well. So the new chip does that. So hopefully that answers the questions on what's new on the framer. What will the battery life be on the Bluetooth? Well, it's got a 1900 milliamp battery. But I think it really depends on how you use it. Like if you've got the RGBs running all the time, obviously, battery life. It really depends on how you use it. And down here it says how long is the battery life. So let's click on that. Yeah, there you go. It's exact battery life will depend on usage in RGB settings. Eric is asking on Instagram, sorry, what's the free gift? Eric, did you order something? I didn't mark your name. I put down a bunch of order numbers, but did you order something? Let me just go through the chat. Yeah, Eric 22037. So if you ordered a XYZ, I'm pretty sure I can pop in a dial. So if you let me know, I'll let Mike know. But if you tell me the color of the dial you want, I'll just put it on your order. Yeah. Do we have to buy specific profile in the input app or we can just download it? What do you mean? Like in the input app? White one. Sweet. I'll put that down. So I'm pretty sure you can export your setup and input. I haven't explored it personally to that extent, but you can add new. What's this? Yeah, you can. So you can can't see that. Oh, it's not moving now. But yeah, you can export your profile and then possibly send it over to someone. Dewey on YouTube was asking. Yeah. So let me just show you on my screen because I'm trying to manage a few things here. A chat, OBS doing its thing. But yeah, you can export your profile if that's what you were asking. And then, yeah, as far as the framer goes, I don't know what that is on TikTok. But as far as profiles go, they are like, oh gosh, you're asking some good questions, Ed Coles. Yeah, because my Nomad did come with a receiver. Let me just check really quick. I don't want to say yes and it doesn't. Let me check on that and let you know, Ed. Because it is definitely Bluetooth. Type C Bluetooth. I need to check on that. for sure. Let me just leave it with me. If I want to use profile from other creator of Adobe Premiere Pro or other apps, oh, that's cool. Yeah, so you can share profiles basically for the creator, the version 1 that I've got here. You could just like people were putting their suggested profiles, but I find for me personally, I wanted to put my profile on it because everybody uses their macros differently. So I mean, if you want to start like that, so you start with like a Photoshop um, profile and then you modify it, or a Premiere profile and then you modify it later. You can always do that. And with input, with input right here, it's super super easy to do. So let me try this. Okay, let me see how I'm gonna do this. Let me just zoom this in. Let's answer some more questions and then I will show you what I love about this keyboard. Multifunction. LW on YouTube. How's it going, bro? But yeah, let's go into this now. So today we posted on the Instagram account multifunction. So basically, one key, depending on how many times you press it, you can get it to do different things. So let me just really quick get like I'll get text edit up. All right, so this is massive, so you should be able to see it. Hey, SB on Instagram. Okay. So I'll go top down view. Not that. Okay, so do the micros have multifunction as well? The framer will. And so I've set this key right here. You can see it on. You can see my text. Let's hide some of these. But I've got basically something so you can see what I'm typing out. So I've set this one key. If I press it once, it has one email address. If I tap it twice, it has a different one. If I hold it, it's got a different one. And then if I tap and then hold, so I did it too slow. So if I tap and then hold, it's got a different one. So that all that from just one button, and you can set that up in input. Okay. Well, let's answer some questions. Hi, Salima on YouTube. Do the Microsoft multifunction as well? Yeah, so I answered that. The framer, version 1 does not. Version 2, which is a framer, does have multifunction, and it works with input. I don't know what that means on Instagram. Any plans for XYZ and wireless? Salima's asking on YouTube. They just did the XYZ, like they released it last week, so I'm not sure. I don't know what that means on Instagram. Hey, I just bought the Knob One. If I put my order number, I have a gift, right? Correct, Alexandre. Yeah, correct. So, yeah, again, multifunction. I've set it up so one key can do different things. Literally, you can get this to do whatever you want. So if I'm like filling out forms or signing up to something, I can just go boom. Wait. And then if I tap it twice, different email address. If I hold it, that's a different email address. And then if I tap and then hold, that's a different one. All from like one single button. I'll do that again because I'm kind of I'm kind of enjoying this. Like one key press, two, hold it down, different one, and then tap and then hold. There you go. So I'm kind of loving that because one key press, like one single button, thanks to multifunction, can do many things. Alexandre, nice. KT. Could you possibly, Alexandre, can you give me the 5, just so I'm pretty sure I can mark that down. But if you've got it, there's a 5-digit number, and I think we're on 22s right now. So it should be like 22 something something. It's a 5-digit number. If you can give me that, I'll mark this one down as well. It's quite long though, so I don't want to 7ZTJR. Just to make sure I want to make sure you get a freebie. So yeah, the way you set this up is super easy. So let me make sure. Okay, so what I've got here is new multifunction. So I've set all these different multifunctions. So I've got this one. It's emails. So right here on tap, it does one thing, double tap. And these are actions I've set up in here. And the actions are super, super easy. So if I create a new action, let's make this like a test action. And the way you record an action is basically press the record, and then you could pretty much press whatever shortcut you want. Stop recording, and then you can assign that to whatever you want. Let's answer some questions. Alexandre, where can I find this? In the email. I've marked down the number you gave me, but yeah, in the email you should find a 5-digit number as well. I'm just making sure. I just want to make sure you get a free gift. So yeah, that is how you do it. Let me just do it again because I think I was a bit distracted. So delete. So new action. And then you can record or whatever action. So if I want it to be like Control Command M is probably something in Premiere, like save sequence or export sequence or something like that. And then you stop recording, and that could be your shortcut. So whatever you want to record, you can set that. And then into multi-action, you can set all those different actions on tap. Oh, there you go. Nice one, Alexandre. Look at this. We've got sequential. We've got 22, 037, 038, and 039. Let's go. So yeah, I've seen like actually Mike is using the Knob One as his daily driver at the minute. So it's pretty good. He's loving it. And the lights illuminate. I don't know if you can see the lights on mine. I've got them a bit dim. Don't know if you can see that. The angle's not right. Can't wait for your holy. I don't know on Instagram. I asked Mike the same thing about the mouse, but he's like, we'll tackle one giant at a time. Alexandre, yeah, if you need anything else, let me know. But yeah, I'm just out here geeking out about keyboards and how I use them for music and video stuff. I'm trying to keep up with the chat as well, so I'm not really. I don't know if I'm being helpful. I think I am. But yeah, once again, because I'm kind of loving this multifunction. While the cameras are set up, I got 1 key press, 2 taps, hold, tap and then hold. Oh, I did it too slow. Tap and then hold. There you go. Mind you, you can get that to be whatever you want. You can get that to be copy paste. You can get like literally the fact that you can have one button doing multiple things. That means your macros right here, these can be programmed as well. So to press, I've got these to press and double press to like do different things in Premiere, to pull out effects menus and then to sync tracks, all sorts of stuff. And I'm so used to it now. It's just there. I'm actually going to Greece next week for a bit, and obviously running my own business, I'm thinking I'm definitely taking the micro with me. I'm debating now whether to take the Nomad with me or not. I don't know. Don't really want to be carrying all this stuff, but we shall see. Yeah, any more questions, let me know. But yeah, there's a lot happening at Work Loud at the minute. um, there's nothing printing. I think Mattia might be putting something else to print. So top-down cam it is. So yeah, I'm just looking at the framer. LW is asking, do you have the carry case? No, I don't have the carry case for the Nomad, because I didn't think I was going to be traveling that much. Silver Hedgehog is asking me on TikTok, do I have a gaming PC? No, I don't do much gaming personally. I've got an M1 Max, 1TB, 64GB RAM that I use for work, all my video stuff, but I do not have a carry case. I should probably get a carry case to keep it safe, but I don't know. Like wrap it in bubble wrap and take it on the plane with me or something. I don't know. We'll see. All right, they're charging the print, so they're changing the print, so they're gonna be putting something else on. I envy Dave going around the world, tweet on YouTube. Yeah, I mean it's cool. I'm just going I'm going to Greece. I'm going back home, so I'm originally from Greece. I have to reassign this audio so it's all smooth for y'all. Oh, guys, okay. So somebody asked about the glow-in-the-dark version. They're actually going to be printing one right now. So I've got a live feed of the printer when that comes up. So let's see, because somebody asked about the glow-in-the-dark, so they are printing one right now. Let's put some more music. Hey, anybody have a preference on music? Just let me know. Let's see. Let's put some lo-fi beats. We got French Kiwi Juice playing. First on, let me just read this long one. On Instagram, Lord Tech Masters are great, but I'm thinking about a collaboration of MX Master and fully functional buttons from you guys. I don't know. I have no say in the matter. Just a guest streamer that likes to make videos and play music. So, King Von. Well, let me. All right, I'll save that. It's not like heavy music. What kind of music is King Von? It looks pretty explicit. Let me just stick with FKJ for the time being. Okay, guys. Okay, listen up. If you want a glow-in-the-dark version, let's see if it's being printed now. Okay, when it starts printing, if you want a glow-in-the-dark version, you can only order that version on stream. Okay, let me say that again. The glow-in-the-dark version of the, let me get, of this bad boy, of the XYZ board, you can only order on stream. Okay, guys? Because somebody asked about the glow-in-the-dark version, but there's your answer. You can only get it on stream. So if you do want a glow-in-the-dark version, get it on stream and let us know your order number. Okay, it's printing. Let's go. So I think a glow-in-the-dark version is printing right now. Oh. Yeah, so a few people are asking about it. Okay. Is that T? Let me just make sure you guys can see what is going on. All right, he's moving the camera. Okay. I can't find Mikey. All right, yeah. I've got some music playing now, but I'll bank those suggestions. Thanks, guys. But yeah. Again. Oh, wrong camera. Nope. I'm Dave. I'm a guest streamer with Work Louder today. I primarily do video and audio stuff, a bunch of music, bunch of editing, Premiere Pro, After Effects. So that's how I use my Work Louder stuff. And right now, you'll see the glow-in-the-dark version of the base plate being printed right now. So these prints take about half an hour. Marcel Talk on Instagram was asking, does it work with DaVinci Resolve? Yeah, it works with whatever you want. Generally, if you can use a program with your keyboard, you can program the macros and all your macros to do whatever you want. So, for example, in Premiere Pro, I've got mine. I've got this. Let's see. You can see this camera here. I've got this dial right here. That's my zoom in, zoom out. And then I've got this one. It's my slice tool and selection tool. But you can program these to be whatever you want. So I've got 4 different layers, as you can see here. I've got 0, 1, 2, 3. Mac and Windows, yes, correct. Mac, Windows, iOS, and Linux. Marcel is asking on Instagram. But it's workflow-wise, I love it. I've had this one for 3 years. And I've got it so dialed in for what I do in Premiere. I do miss it. Like, I can edit without it, but I do miss it when I don't have it. I'm like, oh, life would have been so much easier if I could just have my micro. So I am going to Greece next week for a holiday. But I run my own business, so I am going to be working. But I am taking my micro with me. And what I'm pumped about is the Framer micro. It's going to be Bluetooth. It's going to be wireless. So your boy's going to get one of them bad boys at some point. So it's in my list. Actually, it's my birthday in a few days. I might do a pre-order. Actually, I might do a pre-order, guys, because it's my birthday in 4 days. So your boy might treat himself to a Framer. Because I recently bought a. So I've had this for 3 years, and then I bought myself this about a month ago. So spent my own money on it. Look at it. Looks so nice, doesn't it? Woohoo! I love it, man. Your boy's getting a bit thirsty. Dang, LW on YouTube. Why dang? Why is the dang for? What's the dang for? My friend. I think coffee's kicking in. Coffee at 11:30 at night isn't a good idea. It's instant though. I'm not a huge instant coffee drinker. Solo Studio ship. Let me just check when they're shipping, actually. Somebody's asking about the knob one. It is shipping August. It's in production right now. So what you can see being printed right now is the glow-in-the-dark base for the XYZ board that you can only get on stream. This is what I've been told. You can only get this version on stream. You can buy it as a Lego style kit where you build it yourself. It's got 10 screws and you can have 12 screws, sorry, and then you can make it in 10 minutes. Or you can get the pre-built one. What was your earlier question, LW? I'll scroll down in a minute. But you can buy pre-built version, which Mike will be building in Canada. And he said if you do want like some kind of signature or message like put inside, just put it in the notes when you order the keyboard. But what was your question? Dang, you said dang LW on. No, I think I said okay. So I don't have a carry case for the Nomad. Shovel Studio, who did the headless website for you guys? I'm pretty sure Mattia made it. It's all like the story is he did it in Framer. So apparently he learned how to use Framer in 2 weeks and did it. This is the story I hear. I'm sure Mike will correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, so the I did say this. I'm getting distracted. Lego style or pre-built? Pre-built. Mike, your boy, co-founder of Work Louder, is going to build it. If you want any messages or a signature or something, um, on your board while he's building it, you can request that. And then if you do order it on stream, you can only get the glow in the dark on stream. And what else am I forgetting? And you can build this in like 10 minutes. It's got 12 screws. Mattia Caramel. There you go. There he is, Mattia. Huge fan of Mattia's work. But yeah, he built the website. The guy's a talent. There you go. I can't find it, Mikey. Killed it, Mattia. Yeah, show Mattia some love. He's in the chat on Instagram. Show him some love. The man, my Italian brother, he's killing it. Mattia, while you're in the chat, pineapple pizza, pineapple on pizza, yes or no? let's get a conversation going. No, I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza. But what does an Italian think? And actually, I've got a story about that because I'm Greek, and I read recently that we do apologize. I do apologize on behalf of my people. No, there you go, Mattia. No, no pineapple pizza. I'm with you, brother. And we don't snap pasta. I have a confession, Mattia. Apparently, I think it was in America, some Greek guy decided he was going to start putting pineapple on pizza because people liked it. So he put it on the menu and news spread. So it was a Greek guy in America that put pineapple on pizza. So I do apologize on behalf of my people. Oh, man. So, but we did give the world Uzo and gyros. So we've been trying to like balance it out ever since. So yeah, you get an Italian guy and yeah, and Greek guy that we put pineapple on pizza. Gosh, man. Anyways, I just entertained myself there. Okay, if you can see the printing, yeah, Euros made up for it. Yeah. I can't find Mikey says on Instagram, Euros made up for it. Yeah, if you have like traditional Euros from Greece, oh man, I'm not gonna deny this. If you follow me on Instagram, I am gonna be posting about the stuff I'm gonna be eating now in Greece. Like, I'm gonna eat a lot. Your Greek salads, your gyros, your skewers, it's like my grandma's traditional stuff. Like, oh, I miss that stuff so much. And because I live in England at the minute, it's 11:30 in England actually, 11:30 p.m. If you're still around, just let me know where you're at and what time it is. Just so you know, I can ask you how to say hi in your language or something. But yeah, I live in England, and if you've ever visited England, like people don't visit England for their cuisine. Hi Dave, just ordered. Order number, can I get a blue dowel to match my 2 framers when they arrive? So, hang on, Salima, you've got 2 framers coming. That's awesome. Alright. 22,041. Blue. Excellent. So, hang on, Salima's got 2 framers. Why would you, like, I'm not, 241, yeah, I got it. One for work and one for home, I'm guessing, maybe? Because I want to get, I've got two micros. One that stays planted in at my office, and then the other one I use for, he's gonna make a keyboard with his framers. Oh, as in like they're making a full keyboard out of like many framers. Got you on Instagram. Somebody said that. But no, I've got 2. This one's like my travel one. I take it with me for live music stuff, and then, yeah, and then I've got this one that just stays at home. They're both kind of programmed the same, but this one I take with me because every time I'm playing a live event, and people are using Ableton to run the sessions, I'm like, yo, plug this in, and I've programmed it so they can run their sessions with the micro, and it's so much easier because it's tactile. You're not messing with the trackpad while you're trying to play, and it's tactile. You can feel the notches in the scrolly wheel, and it's great. Salima, you're no way. We're from in Britland in England. did you I know I've got some friends in Canada that have yeah, if you've gone over from England. Yeah, they seem to love it. But yeah, if you just joined the stream, I'm Dave, guest streamer today, and what you can see being 3D printed is a glow-in-the-dark base for the XYZ board, which you can only get if you are on stream. If you order on stream, that's the only time you can get a limited version of the glow-in-the-dark. Because if you go on the website, it's just got the transparent one. Both are really cool, but you know, people want to always have limited stuff, which is cool. And then Angel is waiting for the 3D printed Nomad on Instagram. Yeah, I don't deal with the back end of stuff, but I don't know when that's coming. But I can tell you that the XYZ board, the 3D printed version, is I can tell you there's a creator board, 3D printed creator board available. Salima, so you're using one for art and one for YouTube streaming. Oh, sweet, excellent. I mean, yeah, that's great. I mean, if you wanna do that, it's cool. And they're both Bluetooth, so it's gonna be wireless. So it's not. That's what I was thinking. Oh, it's gonna be taking up an extra, like 2 extra USB-C ports. But yeah, it's wireless. Grew up in NYC and then grew up in London and then NYC. Yeah. First Nomad. Oh gosh. Okay, so I'm gonna list them. Grey Hall is asking on TikTok. Okay. So Salima. Okay, so Grey Hall on TikTok is asking how is the Nomad 2? So basically, I was on the. So he's asking on TikTok. Sorry, I'm trying to answer while reading. It's not helpful. Grey Hall is asking. He saw some reviews. How is the version 2 Nomad better than the version 1? So I'm gonna list some of the stuff. And the version 1, I've got the version 1 right here. So let me hide this. So I've got the version 1 here. I got it a month ago, and yeah. So far, I love this thing. Really cool. I didn't think I was going to use the ruler that much, but your boy is really. I'm using it quite a bit. But yeah, loving my new addition to my desk. But so it's going to have new switches. It's going to have the dials are going to be slightly different. So these dials are going to be a bit more. Steady is the word that comes to mind. So there's not going to be any play on those. There is going to be the key set. The keys. Let me just. The battery's bigger. The what else? The media player is going to be. Oh, you can't see the screen. Sorry. The media player is going to be available on the Nomad 1 as well. So when that comes out, it's going to be available. But the thing is, if you do have a Nomad 1 like myself and you want to upgrade stuff to the Nomad 2, you can do so. Everything there's going to be an upgrade kit available, so you'll be able to upgrade it. So if you do read through this page, you'll see like they've upgraded a bunch of stuff. So the switches are custom low profile work louder switches instead of the Gator switches normally used. I can't say personally how they are going to be better because I haven't used them, but Mike says like it's you can tell the difference. Battery's gonna be bigger. The let me think. I'm trying to find the word. The dials up here are going to be clickable as well. Oh, Salima. Okay, Salima. Let me finish what I was saying here. The key cap's going to be different. Oh, LW is helping us out on the chat. So the battery's bigger, and then the new chip like optimizes the battery a lot better. But yeah, like Mike was telling me, they went through thousands and thousands of messages and reviews as to what the version 2 they wanted the version 2 to be, and they've gone through it and done to the point where I asked him actually about the dial. I'm super in love with the boards concept and look. Yeah, Grey Hollow. Yeah, but the I even said just jokingly, I was like, you know, the dial's here. So if you look at my board here, you can see the dials. Well, actually, I'll show you on the website because you can see it better. So if I go into the Nomad 1, and this is the detail that went to, which is like, just respect, man. But I'm trying to find a picture of the dial. But if you see here, the dial has one notch. Actually, let me just do it on the top camera. I do apologize. Okay, really quick. So this dial right here on the Nomad 1, as you can see, go on, focus. It's got like a notch right there. And I did tell Mike, I was like, oh, it'd be cool if it didn't have that notch, because I never know. I don't like them pointing random directions. I want them pointing like up. So apparently that was a thing in some of the reviews, and they've changed that in the Nomad 2 to where now the actual tip of the dial, let me find a picture of it, is they've got 2 notches. So right here, so it's got 2 notches. So like they listened to everything and just upgraded like all those little things, which I think is pretty cool. Like listening to the community and then upgrading or changing stuff they didn't like or wanted to be better. Like I've still got the Nomad 1. I'm like yeah, I love this thing. And I don't know if I'd start changing stuff. Like I'm not much of a I'm not much of a guy to take stuff apart and rebuild, but I might. If I'm feeling adventurous, I might do. And the like the top shells are going to be backwards compatible. So if you got a color that you would want that comes with the Nomad 2, you could just buy that and put it on your Nomad 1, which is pretty cool for a company to. And I'm speaking as a fan now. It's pretty cool that there was what am I thinking? Like they've brought up a new version, but then stuff is backwards compatible, which a lot of companies don't do. Salima is asking, also, can I get a message from Mike? It's actually Mike, it's not Mike. Sorry, my accent is all over the place. You ordered a pre-built. Salima, if you put it in your notes, or if you DM the account, it was 22044141, wasn't it? If you DM the Instagram account, or if you put it in the notes when you've ordered, you can do that. He'll write a little message for you. Grey Hollow, I'm not sure about the materials used. I'm not gonna say anything because I'm not entirely sure. But if you read the page, you'll be able to tell. And if Mike's on stream, like he'll geek out and tell you all the little things about it. But yeah, if you do have a Nomad 1, you can buy an upgrade kit. So everything is going to be upgradable, from the PCB to the keys to the keycaps, to like everything's going to be upgradable. So, I mean, yeah, everything. So if there's something you don't like about your Nomad 1, you can just upgrade that one thing. But so far, personally, and I know I've had it for a month. I'm like, yeah, so far, I'm loving what this is offering me. Um, but as I go, as I see what's on offer, I might be tempted to change stuff. Yeah, no worries. Great haul on TikTok. Yeah, I did my best to respond to all that while looking at the chat and making sure everybody's answers are answered. But yeah, this is and yeah, and they've changed the designs of the dial so they're actually clickable now. So I feel like in games like low fast reaction. Anthony's asking, okay. Man, let's have some coffee. Okay, LW is answering a bunch of geeky questions. Thank you very much, sir. A lot of acronyms. Is it acronyms? I don't know. Okay, Anthony Juarez Olis. I tried to put the accent in there. On Instagram, is there a way to configure the sensitivity for games? For example, I feel like in games like LOL, I feel like to click. Okay, not on this keyboard. I'm pretty sure you can't adjust the sensitivity. And apparently, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw this out because I heard it. I didn't hear it from anyone from work about it, but I was like watching some YouTube videos, and apparently some of that stuff on keyboards is actually illegal. Like it'll flag up on your screen that you're using a modified keyboard. So I don't know to what extent that is. You could probably tell me. Oh, look at that! The bass, the glow in the dark bass is happening. Oh wow. So LW, you've answered a bunch of questions on TikTok. The tips aren't going to be the same. I know that for a fact because yeah, Mike just told me those tips aren't going to be the same. If that's what you're talking about on TikTok, but yeah, like one online test and see that the response in MS increases depending on how much pressure. Oh, really? Okay, I might be wrong on that, Anthony. Because apparently LW on TikTok, the whole mechanism is a bit different because now these dials are going to be clickable as well, rather than just, you know, spinny. I can't think of the word. It's like near 12 o'clock over here. But okay, on the pressure thing, Anthony, I'm gonna do some research. So leave that with me. So one keg one keg office on Instagram was asking, are these keywords any good for gaming? How's response time? There's a bunch of people using them for gaming and stuff. Would you say these keywords are good for gaming? Okay, all right, I'm trying to answer that question best I can. I can confidently answer questions about video stuff and audio stuff and Premiere and After Effects. I do know that a bunch of people use them for gaming, and the Discord community actually, there's a bunch of people that use them for gaming. So as a non-gamer, that's my the best info I can give you to do with Discord. There's a bunch of people that do use them, but if anyone's on the chats right now, I would encourage you to go to the oh yeah, sorry, LW on TikTok. Yeah, if you're talking about the materials, might be. But yeah, I would encourage anyone to go on the Discord community and just hang out and just see what's up there, because there's so many people that are testing stuff. Actually, I'm gonna go on the Discord right now and show you some of the builds actually. So check this out. So somebody's put is this Mike actually? No, this is whose keyboard setup is this? That looks legit. So these guys, whoever this is, they've put the Knob Sans keycaps on the keyboard. So that looks legit. That looks really cool. All right, let me just set this up. We'll just scroll Discord together. So some of these setups are legit. I was looking at them earlier, getting inspiration. So this person 3D printed their own keycaps on their micro. This person's got like a different Nomad. So he's gone all white. That's pretty cool. I think I saw Kirk's setup here as well. So this is the Alpha Day key set. Oh, no, sorry. This is, yeah, it is the Alpha Day key set. Orange, yeah, that's cool. And I think Kirk's was somewhere. Oh, here you go. Kirk, one of the other streamers, this is his setup. So he's got like the key set, the dark key set that comes by default, and then he's got the Alpha Day key set and kind of mixed and matched. So I really like this. And then he's got the blue tips up here, white tips. Yeah, that looks pretty cool. So it gives me ideas of what I want to do with mine. And people are posting like their desk setups. That looks clean. Whoever this is, that looks clean. I recently saw a YouTube video about a wireless desk. So this guy built his desk and it's all like wireless and everything. Oh, this actually is person that I think he was on stream. So he 3D printed his mouse so it looks the same as the Atomic Purple on the Nomad. So this is the Atomic Purple, black dials, the dark key set, and yeah, it looks pretty cool. It gives me like Nintendo 64 vibes. If anyone's old enough to remember Nintendo 64 and Game Boy, actually he's got nostalgia there. So he's probably an old gamer. Somebody's posted about the cookies. Why have they got the cookies on there? Yeah, he was on stream. He sent me a photo actually, and yeah, the Discord community is like, I love it. Everybody shares their setups, and then you can ask questions about stuff, and there's always someone that's you know, gone through whatever you're trying to figure out. What was that LW with the cookies? Oh yeah, it was. Why did you post? All right, okay. Yummer's got a recipe for someone in this server. Okay, great. So you got a recipe from someone on the server, and then okay, cool. Community, man, vibes. What's this guy got? Is that a creator board? Yeah, it is. That's a creator board with some like funky dials, and that's it. Oh, sweet. So let me zoom in on this. Can everybody see that? That setup's clean. iPad on the side. But yeah, they've got like a custom dial up there, and then that's the creator board. That's pretty cool. So yeah, that to say, the you can get so many ideas from the Discord community. And let's see, what other pictures have we got? I'm getting ideas for myself. So I actually, because I bought the Nomad, I get a free top shell. So this is the top shell I got as a freebie. So I got the Atomic as a freebie. Because if you order Nomad, you get a free top shell at the minute as well. So that's the vibe there. So I might be adventurous and change my top shell. I don't know. We'll see. But it's kind of nice to see people's builds. What does this guy put here? Is that a sticker, I wonder? He didn't 3D print that. It looks kind of cool. Yeah. On the lock button. But yeah, if you're just joining the stream, I'm a guest streamer, Dave. I do video and audio stuff, and what you can see being printed, 3D printed at the minute, is a limited version glow-in-the-dark base for the XYZ keyboard. which is this bad boy here. Bam. Oh, let me just... Come on, OBS. So yeah, some of the guys have been building these on stream. I don't have one yet. I don't know. If I'm completely honest, I'm trying to find an excuse to get one. Because it looks so cool. The Creator XYZ boards. Let's it like LW seems to be on. Is he on many chats? LW on YouTube. I don't know what you're talking about because you've put. Oh, okay, got you. LW saying the guy put that on his caps locks because he kept on hitting it by accident. Okay, got you. What have I got for my caps lock? Actually, yeah, I've got a caps lock. On my caps lock, I've set up a multifunction, so it's either the tilde key when I press it once, or if I hold it, that's when it activates the caps lock. Got you. I'm with you now. I had to go through the chat, but I'm with you. Let me hide this really quick. And if anybody's just joining in, let me just tell you, let me show you what multi-action is. Because we just posted it on Instagram. I just made a quick video of how you can have one key do multiple things. Yeah, on YouTube, the chat delay is about 10 seconds. But apparently the TikTok one is pretty speedy. I do enjoy the TikTok one. Like, especially if I'm watching someone else's stream, I'll watch it on TikTok, and then the chat seems to be pretty rapid. Where did I have that? Okay. Let's get notes up. Three seconds there. Okay, yeah, 3 seconds is pretty legit on TikTok. It's all right. Okay, so let's get the top-down cam. Okay, so multi-action, it means that you can press one button and it'll do different things depending on how many times you tap it. So on my tilde key here, I've programmed it so once types in one email address. If I tap it twice, different email address. If I hold it down, different email address. And then if I tap and then hold, different email address. All from like one button. So you can imagine that opens up so many possibilities when it comes to programming whatever you're going to use it for. So like Premiere, Photoshop, DaVinci, if you're coder, like there's so much stuff you can program this to be. Again, I programmed it to have like 4 different email addresses. Tap twice, hold, and then tap hold. It's pretty quick as well. So yeah, multi-action. I might make a longer YouTube video on it or an Instagram post because I think it's a really cool feature. Because I had my previous keyboard was a pretty expensive one, but the only things I could customize were like the F keys. I could get the F keys to do different things, but not really like do like fully customized stuff. And I fully customized stuff in the input app. That's right here. Super easy to just modify stuff. Like, yeah, it's really intuitive. No programming needed. So the mousepad I've got, somebody's asking, Elliot's asking on TikTok, the mousepad I've got is the floppy desk mat. It's this one right here. Got there before you, LW. It's the floppy desk mat by Worklara. So this is what it looks like. And yeah, it's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see it. And it's pretty like, it's pretty thick. LW, which one have you got? Have you got the This desk mount, or have you got something else? Let me see on this camera right here. Yeah, check that out. That's like, yeah, legit thickness. Oh, LW's got both. Baller. But yeah. So the material is like really thick, really well made. I've had desk mats before. But this one feels really nice. And then it's machine washable, so you can stick it in the washing machine if you need to. I am gonna have a drink. Does he risk it? Do I do a one? So I've got a severed lime sparkling water drink. So the question is, do I attempt a one-handed crack over my keyboard or not? Do I do it? Do I risk it? I don't know. I am feeling adventurous. So one-handed crack. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, boy. He did it. Fresh one. It's not beer. It's sparkling water. Just for anyone. Got a bit risky there. But yeah. I like to live on the edge. I made I did make a video about how I use the micro, and one of the things I do is I've got one key for my password from a computer. They're like, oh, anybody can guess it. I was like, yeah, I like to live on the edge. I mean, it's got nobody's ever in my office, let's be honest, but Kananui gift one keyboard. I wish I had the power to do so. I'm just a guest streamer, so I don't have the power to be giving out keyboards. But what I can say is this is probably the cheapest offer you'll ever see from WorkLouder with the XYZ board. So what you can see being printed right now is actually the XYZ board, which is this one right here. So I don't know if my calculations are correct. So we've sold 3 for sure, because I don't have access to the back end. So 3 for sure. There should be like 1 more left on the 4th batch. And you can only get the glowing in the dark one on stream. So if you order it on stream, you can get whatever's being printed right now. So the glow in the dark one is being printed right now, which is obviously limited. But yeah, can't give out keyboards, man. I even bought stuff with my own money. So, and I'm such a dude. I bought a second one as well. I actually bought this one off Discord because somebody was selling it on the Discord channel. So I bought this one on Discord. So I got 2. Look at this. Twin. How's it going, twin? But glow in the dark, it should take about half an hour. But one could get the white one as well if I'm ordering now. Yeah, of course. It's just us on Instagram. Yeah, you can totally get the white one if you wanted. But it's just to say, because people are asking about the glow in the dark one. So they're like, oh, is the glow in the dark one available? So, yeah, they're printing one now. But if you wanted the glow in the dark, you can only get it on stream. But the transparent one, yeah, you can get it. All these are shipping out in August. And if you get a pre-built one, you can, well, sorry. If you get a pre-built one, Mike at WorkLouder at the office in Canada is going to be building it for you. And, or you can get the Lego style, which it takes you like literally 10 minutes to make. It's got 12 screws, 10 minutes, bish bash bosh. LW asking about custom color commissions on TikTok. I am not sure. I'm not sure. I mean, that's I don't know if you do that. I can't speak for Mike, but answering the question somebody asked, the transparent one is the default one, but if you did want the glow in the dark, you can only get it on stream. So I'm pretty sure we're on the last one of batch 4. And then I guess like the demand on these has been crazy. People are loving the fact they can pick up like a Work Louder keyboard for this price, and I think it's a pretty cool concept because they've got loads of. Do you know anything about the plans to sell the parts? So that is in the plans. I don't know when that's going to be available. It's just us. Is asking on Instagram, do you know anything about the plans to just sell the parts and let the users print the rest themselves? I know that's the plan. So they are just making sure, from what Mike told me on the Zoom call earlier, they're not releasing SLT files yet. They're just making sure like they're the best possible SLT files. Like they just want to make sure everything's as it should be. So yeah, if you know anything about Work Louder, they are meticulous about everything, about the design, about how everything works. So they're not going to release anything to the public as far as the SLT files go yet, but that is the plan, I've been told. So you get the PCB, and then depending on how you want to print this, the idea originally was to be printing the baseboards yourself. So this, let me see if you've got a. So this is what it looks like on the back of it. So these are like actually RGB keys. So this illuminates. I think they should have a photo of it illuminating, but this illuminates in RGB. And the actual PCB, it's only got 4 screws, so it shouldn't be too hard to, if you're into 3D printing and stuff, to 3D print the base of it yourself. But yeah, Mattia's done this one, so Mattia's like, you know, done a great job putting like a Work Louder spin to the 3D base, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, that's a long-winded answer to say yes. At some point, that's the plan. I don't know. I'm actually live streaming this being printed at the Work Louder offices, so I don't know what printer they're using. And yeah, a lot of my friends are getting into 3D printing, and it's tempting to do so myself, but I'm avoiding it because I don't need another thing to add to my many things I do currently. So yeah, I'm not sure what 3D printer that is. But yeah, how many of you guys are actually into 3D printing? So we got Zbix Us S on Instagram, and then H Just Us. I'm guessing you're into 3D printing. I love the concept of it, and where did my mind go? My mind went into the movie Apollo 13. Where they're trying to like save the guys and build something out of what they've got in space, but if they had a 3D printer, they could just print the parts and save themselves. So that's where my mind went with 3D printing. Dario Silva on Instagram, how's it going? But yeah, pretty cool concept. So if you are just joining the stream, I'm Dave, guest streamer, Work Louder fanboy. I've had my micro for about 3 years. If I could find the camera, I could probably switch over. I've had this bad boy for 3 years, and I've had this Nomad E I bought a month ago. So still customizing stuff, still like seeing how I like my workflow between those two things. But yeah, I do video and audio stuff. And I'm just streaming with you guys, just answering questions and showing you a 3D print stream. But yeah, nobody's told me what time it was where they're at. So Dario Silva, Zbix, H just us, LW, where are you guys at? And I know LW is in Canada, I think. Where you guys at and what time is it? Let your boy know. And if you got any music suggestions, let me know. I'm hitting you with a lot of questions just to get some interaction in it. $406 Canada, I think he said last time. Was it Canada? I think it was LW. ZBX, there's a new budget 3D printer that can print peak. You can only print peak material on a 50K plus printer that is not for normal consumers. No way. Nice one, LW. The man that answers the questions I don't have answers to. Much appreciate you on streams, bro. I think it's really cool. Let's see. Actually, I'm gonna put Mini Trees on. Mini Trees is a band that came up on my Instagram account. And I've really been enjoying them actually. Like especially this song. It's called Push and Pull. It's pretty legit. It's got a vibe to it. I lost my train of thought. Yeah, 3D printers. Oh, I love the possibilities, and since like a bunch of my YouTube friends, because I do a bunch of YouTube as well, but a bunch of my YouTube friends are telling me about the 3D printers and how the life is so much better from like 3D printing like little things here and there. I'm like, that sounds cool, but I'm really trying to resist the temptation to go down that route. I'm just here. I'm here from Germany. It's 1 a.m. in the morning. Gotta start working tomorrow at 5 a.m. Bro, don't do it. 4 hours sleep. Oh man. Oh, I remember the days. I used to. What kind of work do you do, H-Dust? H-Dust. No, bro. You need to. If it's 4 hours sleep, you need to go to bed, bro. Like, yeah. What kind of work do you do? Zebix, you inspired me to start my own company, by the way. So that is, I'm just, let me just show you who I am. I'm just a dude pretending to be another dude. Where's that from? Let me know. So I'm Dave. I'm a guest streamer, but yes, Mike and Mattia are super inspirational. Creating the Work Louder brand and the story behind that. It's all over Instagram if you check it out. But it's pretty inspiring. So, yeah. Zebix, 3D printers are so complicated, by the way. It's an endless rabbit hole. Okay, I'm not entering the rabbit hole personally. I trust that the Work Louder boys in Canada are killing it with that. I'll just keep playing guitar and making videos. So that's my approach. I was gonna play some guitar for y'all, but I'm getting to. I don't know. Maybe I'll test it out. I've got everything set up and ready, but I think I'd get too distracted with the questions coming in, trying to keep up with the chat. But no, it's just us, bro. Go to bed. X1. All right, LW's answering X1. I'm guessing that's a 3D printer. All right, I'm gonna be on for, let's see, I'll do another 10 minutes. So if you do have any order numbers, now's your time. Get some freebies, and then if you do want an XYZ board, just go onto the website and get one. But if you do want the glow-in-the-dark one, you can only get that one on stream. So I'm kind of tempted to do the stream until the glow-in-the-dark baseboard's done. But we out here. Actually, let me open up Premiere. Okay, so this is a video I made earlier today. So I was doing a bit of a funny skit, kind of me throwing the keyboard, but it's actually BTS and the camera zooming in and whatnot. And then it switches to me throwing the keyboard in the air. I made this a few weeks ago with a 3D kind of spin into the renders. But I just added this because I had this idea. I want to do a bunch of these where I'm doing like BTS stuff, and it's got that digital camera kind of zoom in effect. Um, but for anyone out there, I just wanted to show you how I. Oh, what is this doing? OBS. It's free, but the OBS trolls are real. But no, I just wanted to show you when I am. So when I'm scrolling in and out, you can see me. You can see how smooth it is. Actually, yeah, you can see how smooth it is when I'm scrolling in and out. I'm just using my scrolly wheel. Let's see how far this cable goes. So I'm using the scrolly wheel. So I've programmed it to do that. And then I've programmed like a bunch of stuff. So I've got my selection tool and slice tool just right there. And this layer is, man. So yeah, I've got this layer just for Premiere. So I've got everything I need most of the time. It's just right here. I don't know if you can see it because of the chat, but I'll zoom in really quick in and out just so you can see how smooth it is. So if anything, the one thing I can't do smooth without it is the zoom in, zoom out. If you're a Premiere Pro user, you can you know that doing this is like this smooth. It's pretty hard, but that's why I use the micro all the time. Anyway, somebody's asking me, am I a music mixer DJ? Rahini on YouTube. No, I play guitar and make tracks, so I'm not a DJ. Hats off to DJs. That is a job in itself. Being a music encyclopedia. But no, I'm not. And I'd never. I don't think I could DJ. You can save up to get the keyboard. Yeah, man. That's what I did. I bought my micro 3 years ago. I saved up for it, and I bought this Nomad a month ago. So spent my own money on it, and I've got it right here, live in the flesh. Look at the bad boy. Yeah, loving it. Capture by Lady. Can you share some more info on the Nomad 2? Yeah, I'll go through the website right now. No hands-on. There won't be any hands-on reviews because it's not out yet. So it's on pre-order at the minute. So Capture by Lady. Have you got the Nomad 1? Have you? I can tell you like. So basically, they made the Nomad 1. People requested a bunch of changes to, just like stylistically, and Mike and Mattia went through everything, all the reviews, and just to the point where if you look at the dial, that dial right there, yeah, that dial right there. Normally, I'll show you on my top cam. That dial right here has got like one notch, and I told him on the call before I jumped on live. I was like, I would like it if that dial didn't have that notch, or like was a bit different, because I like it pointing up most of the time. I don't know if it's OCD or whatever, but they changed it so they've got like a double notch there, yeah, yeah, to that point, just to say that they went to that extent of changing a bunch of stuff. So the battery's bigger, so 4 to 5 days in the idle mode, but I think it depends on like how much you're using the RGBs and all that, so that could fluctuate. You can it's got fast charging. The actual keycaps, let me just get this right. So the key switches are different. The key switches are work louder custom low profile ones. So, and everything's upgradable from the Nomad 1. So if anything I'd upgrade at some point would be the switches. Like, I don't feel like I need to, but I'd probably do that. And obviously it works the same: Mac, iOS, Windows, Android, Linux. And then like the media player, this is going to be available for the version 1 as well. And everything's upgradable from the Nomad 1. A few different color sets. And then I'm trying to think if I'm missing. Oh, actually, this dial right here on my Nomad, I can only twist it. But on the new one, the Nomad 2, you'd be able to press this down. So it'd be like you could twist it, and then you'd be able to click it. So it's a slightly different mechanism there. And obviously you can set your macros. Yeah. Faster chip. The chip better optimizes the battery. And they've gone for this these kind of keycaps with a bit more space. I guess that was a request from people. I don't mind the one I've got. Like the one I've got, if you look, the distance between it, so when I'm printing, the distance between all the keys are the same. It just doesn't have the space, so I think some people just wanted that gap in space there. But yeah, I mean, that comes down to preference and what people are used to, but they did that. So yeah, that's what I can say. I might be missing something, but yeah. It looks legit. It looks really nice. But the cool thing is it's backwards compatible, so the top soles are the same, 1 for 1. But like, and then there's going to be an upgrade kit, so you'll be able to upgrade from the Nomad 1 to the Nomad 2 if you wanted to. So, and it's so customizable. Some people might like the Nomad 1, but want like a different the different switches, which is probably the thing I'd probably change if I was to change anything. Just to test it out. I don't have any problem with these, but it's just to be like, okay, let's just try these custom low profile switches, see what's up. What I do want to do is get a different keycap set. So that's my thing. Okay, so let's go through the chat. Did anyone catch what microcontroller is used? Are you talking about this right here? This is the micro by Work Louder. Micro version 1. I've had this for 3 years, but the framer is going to be available. The framer is this bad boy here. So this one is available for pre-order. So this one's going to be the next one in line. Going through. Oof, it looks insane. Selly on TikTok. Yeah, it does. They designed some really nice stuff. I'll tell you that much. And then let's see, the design and vibe the keyboard gives me the same vibe from the Nothing headphones and phones. Raul on Instagram says, I think yes, I think that's a compliment for the guys designing it, and Mattia designing all the stuff, and the team putting all this stuff together. Yeah, it's got that kind of really clean kind of teenage engineering kind of thing going. It's just like, yeah, super cool. And what I love about mine, I don't know why I keep on plugging in. I've got it on Bluetooth. The top sole on mine has got like a matte feel, so I really love this. And then because I bought this recently, they were doing an offer that they're still running. You can get a free top shell, so I can change this to the atomic build if I wanted to. And one day, if I'm adventurous enough, I might do that. Okay, let's keep up with the chat. I don't know what micro uses for its MCU though. Okay, that was the. Yeah, but these are okay. Nomad 2. When did it ship out? Q4, I think. So yeah, Q4. There'll be people with hands-on experience to tell you what it's like, but yeah. So this is the one I've got. I've got it in chalk. So this exact build I've got. But you can have different builds. A lot of people are going for like the Nintendo 64 vibes, which is cool. And I've got this top shell, so I can have this build if I want. So this is the one I've got. And then for the Nomad 2, I don't know if I'd change anything, to be honest. I don't know. Do I want to try the new keycaps? So they've got, okay, so DualShock PBT pass-through light. So that means that, because you can't see it now, but this illuminates underneath. And I don't have it that bright, to be honest. But that illuminates, but the new keycap's going to shine through. So that might be a look people are up for having. Obviously, people wanted that, so that's why they did it. Play me your best music beat. Okay, capture by lady. So if I order the Nomad 2 and share my order number, what gift do I get? Okay, for sure, I'm gonna go. Okay, so if you bought a Nomad 1, you can get either a carry case for free or a keycap set. So it'll be the same kind of thing, I reckon. I don't. Should I say that for sure? So if you bought the Nomad, you can get a carry case or knob sands. But with the Nomad 2, generally the more expensive the more you spend, the more expensive the gift. So I couldn't tell you for sure what it is, but that's for Mike to to decide. And I love the fire from the Nothing phones and headphones. So I also love the design of these keyboards. Awesome. Yeah, that's great. Okay, so I've got confirmation captured by lady on Instagram. So if you got the Nomad E2, you can get carry case or key set on stream orders. So if you order on stream and give me your stream order, you can get a key set or a carry case for free. So that's like worth about $70. So you get that for free. I just had confirmation. We have liftoff. So yeah, it's as I predicted. So I answered that question. Is there an XYZ microboard? Ute Savos on Instagram is asking. You know what? I asked the same thing. I asked the same thing yesterday. Because I would love a microboard. I think at some point they might do like a number pad. But at the moment, this is what we've got. This is what they've given us. And this is what's available. And as a 3D print finished. So it was 3D printing. Oh, it's finished. Let me see if I can. So they were 3D printing. So yeah, capture by lady. If you place the order on the website and give me your order number on stream, I'll be on stream for the next 5-10 minutes. So you give me your order number on stream and just tell me if you want a carry case or an extra key set, and I can sort that out for you. So the 3D print has finished. The glow in the dark one. So what was that, half an hour or something? T-Spark on TikTok, is that a real order number or are you just making it up? Are you just making me, am I just gonna waste ink? Oh, here you go. They've just on the so this is 3D print finished. So that might be, is that the glow in the dark one? Yeah, it is the glow in the dark one. I'm trying to tell what the pieces are because obviously you have to like snap them off. T-Spark on TikTok, is that an order number, or just confirm that for me, please? I'll write it down. But yeah, Captured by Lady answered your question. I'm just going through the questions. Just make sure. But generally, for the Nomad 2, they listen to the community and changed a bunch of stuff. Like he was telling me, oh wow, Captured by Lady, awesome. I'm gonna write that down. Man, I'm running out of pages of this. You guys have kept me busy. So Captured by Lady, I'm gonna write that down. But is there a 5-digit number on the email? It should start with 22. It's a 5-digit number. I just want to make sure you definitely get your free gift. Okay, so you want a key set. Key set, please. So let's do this on stream. What key set would you like? And I'll pass that on to Mike. So you can have. Do you want the knob sounds? This one right here. So let's see. Let's look at some builds. So the knob sounds key set looks like this. It's pretty legit. $22,042. Okay, cool. Got it. And you don't want a carry case. You want a key set. So do you want to go for the knob sounds key set, or do you want to go for the the MX Alpha key set, day or night key set? Knob sounds. Got it. Oh, I mean, this is the knob. This is the layout. This is what it looks like. And what I love, to be honest, I love that you could probably like mix and match stuff. So some of the builds on actually Captured by Lady. Make sure you join the Discord community. Some of the builds that the guys have are like really nice, and just give me ideas for stuff I'd like to build out. Okay, knob sounds. Awesome, excellent. I'm so excited for you, you know, because I bought mine. I'm in the UK actually, and I bought mine. Took a couple weeks to come, and when it came, it came a day earlier, and I was pumped when this showed up. I did a whole unboxing. I filmed it actually, and I couldn't wait. I just set up my camera, my top cam, and just like unboxed it. I need to do a video about it, but just been a bit busy. Yeah, it's great. I don't know. Like all the other keyboards I had were like pricey, but this one just like, yeah, next level. The fact that I can just customize everything on it, any key. Whew. T-Spark, waiting for the knob to ship soon. T-Spark, hang on. Did you give me your order number? That looks like an old order. I'm gonna write it down, but it kind of looks like an old order number. But if it's not, I'll make sure you get free gift if you haven't given it to us before. But yeah, through input, if you're still there, Captured by Lady, yeah, you can change anything you want. So depending on what you use, oh cool, it's an oh sweet, it's a knob order. Oh excellent, sweet. So knob orders are shipping and in August. They're in production at the moment. So and if you're on the Discord, you'll see that they've posted like little videos of them assembling them. Yamozek on YouTube, how you doing? I'm good, man. I'm good. Oh, okay, got you. Wow, everybody's coming at me quick. Can I actually change it? Okay, hang on. Captured by Lady. Right. Cheers, mate. Oh, are you from England? I'm in England at the minute. It's 12:30 p.m. It's getting late out here, but that's all right. I'm staying hydrated. Okay. Can I change it to the Worklado MX Alpha key set? Do you want the day key set or night key set? So day or night? Day or night? Day. Is there a song with day and night? Day and night. Yeah. All right, I'll erase that. Yeah, let me know. Captured by Lady. Oh, New Zealand, 11:31 a.m. Oh, excellent. You're fresh. It's not like it's 12:30 at night over here. 1:30 T-Spark. Actually wonder how many orders you got here. I don't know. There's been quite a few. Kept me busy. So on stream we've definitely had 5. So I'm pretty sure at this point we've probably I don't have access to the back end, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure maybe the XYZ batch 4 was gone, so probably moving to batch 5. So they're on pre-order at the minute and shipping out in August, the XYZ ones. Here in Morocco, 12:30 p.m. a.m. Yeah, the glow in the dark, that print is awesome. Yeah, it's all done. I meant how many orders to ship to Malta. Oh, I thought you meant stream orders. How many? I don't know. I don't know the back end, bro. How is it in Malta? Is it hot all year round? Yes, sir. El Kuki on Instagram, 12:30 p.m. Eric loves that print. No problem. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not shipping this stuff out. I'm not in Canada, or I'm in the UK. Actually, I'd love to have like a little station here, and I can ship out to Europe. That'd be pretty cool. 1:30. Okay. Day key set. Okay, got ya. I'm with ya. Captured by by lady. I'm just making sure. I was going through it. Day key set. I got ya. I got ya. Yeah, you love it. You love it. I love how customizable they are. I had MX keys before, and I thought I'd missed the number pad, but I don't really use it for like a bunch of creative stuff. So the trade-off is that I can customize this to whatever I want. Oh, actually, I don't know if you're on stream for this. All right, let me do this really quick. So we posted a video on the Instagram account where I was showing off how to use multifunction. So multifunction basically means you can map one key to do 4 different things depending on how you press the key. So if I press it once, let me just make sure I'm on the text. So if I press it once, gives me, I've set it to give me this email address. If I tap it twice, different email address. If I hold it, different email address. And if I tap and hold, different email address. So I put email addresses just so you guys have a visual, but this could be any kind of function. So it could be copy paste. It could be, you know, depending on whatever program you use, you can set those up. But yeah, the flexibility is insane. Multifunction and macros are just next level. Yeah, so somebody's asking about the 3D printing and things. Check this out. T-Spark. Yeah, so this has been 3D printed just now. It took about half an hour to 3D print, and this is a limited version of the base for the XYZ, which is going to be glow in the dark. So yeah, it's happening. So we've got I want to say there's 1 left available in batch 4, and then we're going to move on to batch 5. But I don't have access to all the back end stuff. Let me catch up with this chat. Okay. T-Spark, not all year, but it's roasting right now. August is the worst in Malta. Yes, a cookie. By the way, I love your keyboards. Are you the guy who made it or designed it? No, I'm a guest streamer today. But the guys that made it and designed it are... Let me just find my camera, and I'll give you a... Hey, I'm a guest streamer. I'm Dave. I do audio and video stuff, and kind of showing people how I use the keyboards for my stuff. But Mattia and Mike, Mattia is the genius behind the designs here. Look at this Lego style one. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But and then Mike is just the brains, and the guy, the story, the backstory. He is, yeah, it's pretty insane. So check out the Instagram account, how they met online, because Mike basically saw a render and he's like, I want that keyboard. But Mattia was going to shelve the project, but then they decided they're going to have Work Louder happen, and next thing you know, you got keyboards and micropads and all sorts. So it's pretty cool. No worries, Capture by Lady. Awesome. I'm really excited for you, actually. Yeah, and I'm hoping you get to experience the day earlier feeling I got. So I was waiting for it. I was tracking it. I was like, oh, when is it coming? And then I hear a knock on the door because like I've got a studio downstairs, and it was the keyboard. I was pumped to the point where I went to my wife and I was like, let's let's humor me. I said, I told her, I was like, just listen to the keyboard, and she was like, ooh, this actually it sounds nice. I was like, let's go. So yeah, I enjoyed that. You know, she matched my excitement. She's like, oh, it does sound nice. Oh. And she asked me about my keyboard every now and then. She's like, how's it going with your keyboard? So I'm like, sweet. Anyways, Alban picks from France. Hell yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah, Capture 80. It's got so many features and stuff. I really want to make a detailed video about it because I think more people need to know about these features. But the thing is, people use them in so many different ways. It's hard to like capture how to use it as a like a video editor and music guy. Anyways, actually, okay. David on Shorts. I think it's really cool that you are the only manufacturer to offer an ISO layout. The only question is which of the two is the Knob One or the Nomad E. So this one, actually the Nomad, okay, Nomad E, which is available to ship right now, is this one right here. What I've got on my desk right now, I'll show you my top-down camera, is this build right here. This is what I've got. Love it. And then Nomad E2 just released. So they've like listened to the community and upgraded some stuff and, you know, changed some stuff around. Some stuff was like preference. Some stuff like was kind of like how people using it. So they changed, listen to the community. So this is going to be shipping out in Q4. And then the Knob One, which is shipping out in August. So it's like in production right now. This is what it is. Limited edition. And basically it's got the same kind of functionality. It's going to work with Input. Input's the program they use to, like, you can remap your whole keyboard and you can do the multifunction thing I showed you. But the Knob One is just like slick as. I was checking out some videos on the Discord. If you are like interested to see some more stuff on the Knob One, check out the Discord. They've uploaded some videos on it, and the backlight looks insane. Functionality. It's high grade aluminum build, top shell and bottom shell. So this thing is going to be built so well. And Mike's actually using this as his daily driver, so he's got a prototype. Oh gosh, man, this chat is going bonkers. Let's go. Yes, sir. Thanks, man. Hello on YouTube. Where am I from? I am originally from Greece, but I live in the UK right now. If my accent confuses you, let's blame MTV and a bunch of my American friends. Shakar on Instagram. Hey buddy, back to you. David, the Nomad E, not bad. No, Nomad E2, not bad. Yeah, it's they're legit. I've got the Nomad One. And the cool thing is, as a company, they decided that it's going to be backwards compatible. So if I wanted to upgrade like features from the Nomad E1 to the E2, so some of the Nomad E2 stuff, like all of it, I could basically build my new keyboard. But like I can change the switches, I can change the keycaps, like I could do a bunch of stuff because they just listened to the community and changed a bunch of stuff on this. So some stuff I can change for my Nomad One, which could be cool. Love from India, Shakar on Instagram. Jim on TikTok. Can't wait to get my Framer creator. I'm with you. I actually yes, Jim. I'm with you. My excitement getting my Nomad through the post was like, yeah, I couldn't wait. I was like, let's go. So pumped. Okay, David on I would love to see aluminum as a frame. Yes, sir. I don't know what you mean by that. Okay, Sektar, how can I order this free? I love this. What do you mean, Sektar, on Instagram? Oh. Yeah, TikTok. Listen, I can vouch for. Okay, I can vouch for the quality. Like I just bought this a month ago, so let's talk about the micro. I've had the micro for 3 years, and um, legit, man. Like it feels the same. I've had it, and it's yeah, it's like I saved up money to buy all this stuff. So if you want quality stuff, it just costs money to like make all this. And like listening to uh interviews that Mike and Mattia have done, and just like the stuff they the meticulousness of it all, like even to the point where I heard in an interview Mike was talking about this right here, this knob, so this dial. So apparently there are specialists to do with the plastic, like just making and designing plastic, because you can't just design this and send it to your manufacturer. Like the thickness needs to be perfect, and you have to go to like a plastic specialist. And what happens is, to geek out, which I found really interesting, the way they were originally designed, like some of the plastic was a bit thicker, so when like this part melted a bit slower, so there's a bit of a dip, so they had to get the plastic specialist to adjust all the thickness and stuff, just so you get like that straight edge, so that's straight, so it doesn't have like a little dip when it cools down. So stuff like that makes me appreciate the craftsmanship and design of all that stuff. Yeah, just to geek out, just as a side note, but there's so much time that goes into all this stuff. Actually, yes. Okay, let's see. The E is fully clean and looks really good, and the knob one is damn hot. Yeah, and the knob one, they're only doing. There's a limited run of these, I think. I'm pretty. Let me just double check. Let me just double check. But yeah, if you wanted like compatibility, I'm pretty sure. But this is like the knob one is like, yeah. If I could afford it, I'd get it. But I could afford the Nomad E, so I just want to be part of the gang. This looks so cool. But yeah, the knob one looks legit. Okay, T Spark. If I get that, I'd probably mold it and make a resin transparent version of what T Spark on TikTok. Let me just see what you said earlier. My audio properties, so you're not getting glitchy audio. David, yes, but the price is heavy. Yeah, I agree. Like that's why they've got like it's I can't fault it because the quality is like legit. So that's why they listen to the community. Oh, I did have an incline that the audio was gonna go funny, so I decided to update the properties again. All right, we should be okay. Um, but yeah, I can't fault the price because they make quality stuff, and again, listening to the community. No, 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 it wasn't just you, Mike. It plays up. I've just got to update the settings every now and then. But they listen to the community. They're like, look, we could do the XYZ board and 3D print some of the materials, like the base plate, and make it a bit of a community thing where people can either get a Lego style kit and build it themselves, or get it pre-built by Mike and the team. Primarily Mike, just pre-building these bad boys. And then eventually you can have access to the SLT files to print your own base plates. And the creativity that's going to come out of that, it's going to be pretty fun. So yeah, at least you've got different levels of stuff if you want to get a work ladder product. Um, which I kind of love. There's like, yeah, you got options. And when I was looking at stuff, they didn't even have the Nomad when I was looking at this one. So this micro was kind of in my price range. I saved up, got it, and yeah, kind of haven't looked back. So I'm looking forward to the Framer when the Framer comes out. Woohoo! Let's go. So yeah, it's gonna be fun. Okay, so I'm just getting messages, trying to read them while talking. It's not helpful. Let's get a sip. What are you guys drinking? What's your go-to drink when you are sat at your desk doing your work? What's your go-to drink? I'm on these at the minute until they get banned in the UK because nobody wants to drink water out of a can. Man, I said I'm gonna stay on for 10-15 minutes. About half an hour ago. But man, these questions kept on coming. Okay. Yeah, so that is... I think Mattia might have gone home. I think the print's gonna stay there. So... yeah, so that is a glow-in-the-dark one. A Repa. What's a Repa? Is that rude? I'm gonna actually... I'll tell you what. I won't tell you how old I am, but I've come to... Oh, Arepa is a drink. Sorry, I did ask a question and just totally... What? Arepa? Food? Flatbread? You drink flatbread? David, currently only water and tea and coffee. Yeah, okay. I got some questions for y'all. So, captured by lady, did you tell me where you're at? We had someone from Malta, but I can't remember who was from Malta. Let me go through the chat. Oh, it's too far down. Okay, no, T-Spark is in Malta. Where are you captured by lady? You might have told me. I do apologize if I've asked before. That's a drink. Okay, hang on. Yeah, T-Spark is T-Spark on TikTok is Malta. Captured by lady. Can't remember where you're at. I knew there's one of y'all that had to go to bed. Somebody on New Zealand. That's it. But somebody on stream, he was like, I'm in Germany. It's 1 a.m. I need to be up at 5 a.m. I was like, bro, go to bed. Oh, can you imagine that? 4 hours sleep and then you're back at work. Anyways, but I've Googled arepa and it's like, it says arepa is a type of flatbread. Is that right? Hang on. Arepa drink? Is that a thing? Brain drink. Is that what I'm looking at? Captured by lady. Oh, okay, got ya. Where's my brain? New Zealand. Oh, okay, got ya. So is this like an energy drink or something? Okay. Okay. No, Germany is 2 o'clock. Brain drink. Okay. Yeah. I just got it. on Instagram. Yeah, didn't know you guys were at TikTok as well. Yeah, we're all over the place. I don't think we're on Twitch, but YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, and X, I think. X has been quiet, but we do stream on X as well. David, currently water, tea, and coffee. Okay, I've got a drink. Okay, so arepa is a drink. Okay, we're learning new stuff here, guys. Talking keyboards and, desk beverages. What I'm loving at the minute is like chai tea. I like chai tea with a bit of honey. That's my go-to. And then straight espresso on ice. Don't give me any sugar. Don't give me any milk. Just give it to me straight. So those are my go-tos at the minute. It's getting a bit hot in England. like a bit humidy, so a good ice drink. It's pretty legit. But yeah, all right. Last round of questions. What's the name of the drink wrapper? What does that mean? There's a wrapper that has a drink? The only thing I can think of is Prime. That's a drink. Like, remember when Prime was like a thing? Like, all right, gym time. Thanks for the free gifts. I'm looking forward to getting the keyword. Yeah, for sure. Have a good one. Enjoy your rapper drink, and have a good gym sesh. Stay safe. All right, I think I'm gonna call it, guys. I think I'm gonna call it. Any last round of questions? Let me know. I'll leave in 3 minutes. But yeah, you guys have been lovely. Great stream today, and hopefully I've answered some questions to do with keyboards and I don't know, helping you guys out. I didn't realize what time it was. Good night, sir. See ya, T Spark. It's late in Malta, isn't it? So I hope you got I hope you got an air-conditioned room, or at least a fan blowing on you. Keep you cool, cause yeah. Anyway, I think I've misunderstood. What have you? Oh, about the drink thing. Oh yeah, T Spark. I know. I'm going to Greece. I need that AC. Yeah. And I had to, like, we were looking at Airbnbs, and I couldn't believe some Airbnbs don't even have AC. I'm like, you crazy. So, in any case, good night. Good night, everybody. Good night. Good night. All right, I'm going to go. Everybody's signing off. So, stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And be nice to each other. I don't know. Vincent Paul Rivera on YouTube. I was just signing off. If you got a question for me, let me know really, really, really quick on YouTube. Really quick. I know there's a 10-second delay. Let me know really quick, and then I'm going to go. But, yeah, I've been Dave. I've been streaming today. It's been really fun, actually. I was trying to keep... oh, okay. Yeah. Later, Vincent. But, yeah, I've been trying to keep this going, because if you don't stream for a bit, you forget how to do it, and then you forget how to set up all your stuff. But, yeah, this has been really cool. So, peace, everybody. Take care, and let's geek out next time. Take care. Bye-bye.